At 5:23 p.m. local time, a U.S. Air Force F-16 from the 421st Fighter Squadron was providing top cover for a U.S. naval task force as it steamed along the coast of Yemen. While the patrol had been relatively quiet so far, this would all change in a matter of seconds. Unknown to the F-16 pilot, a Houthi SA battery near Hodeidah had the aircraft in its sights and let loose a missile. With a 23-kilometer maximum effective range and a top speed of 2.8 times the speed of sound, the pilot has just seconds to react. Thankfully, the F-16 comes equipped with a variety of electronic countermeasures that turn this deadly missile into a harmless pea shooter. Located on the aircraft's nose is its AN/APG-83 radar, which serves as its first line of defense against the Houthi missile attack. After detecting the SA-6 at a range of 42 kilometers, the pilot began a steep dive to take the aircraft from 30,000 feet to 15,000 feet. This maneuver is necessary because the SA-6 can track its target. The SA-6 is what's known as a semi-active missile. This means that Houthi ground radars must illuminate the target with enough energy to create a fire control situation. Once airborne, the SA-6 receives this fire control data as it screams towards the target. Once it gets close, its internal seeker on its warhead activates to ping for the F-16 in its final few seconds of flight. By performing this steep dive, the pilot hoped to break the fire control solution of the incoming SA-6, but it wasn't enough. With the radar's ability to scan for fighter-sized targets with a 5-meter squared radar cross-section up to 470 kilometers, the radar was able to spot more incoming SA-6 missiles. The pilot continued evasive maneuvers with just 18 seconds to react to this barrage. However, these erratic turns wreaked havoc on the radar's ability to track targets. Although the system can track up to 20 targets at once, the radar's effectiveness in seeing targets at 60 degrees off bore sight decreases to just 47%. With all the erratic turns the pilot is making, the F-16 is effectively blind to some of the incoming missiles. That's where its next system comes into play. If you look here at each pylon on the wings, you'll see this device. This is called the Terma Pylon Integrated Dispensing System, or PIDS, and it's the next step in breaking the chain of disengagement. While each system weighs 19 kilograms and decreases each F-16 loadout by 3%, this trade-off is well worth it because of what it can do. Equipped with 6 Hensoldt AAR-60 V2 ultraviolet sensors around it, each system provides 360 degrees of spherical coverage that can detect missile launches at ranges of up to 10 kilometers. These systems can deploy infrared flares and radio frequency chaff bundles. When the PIDS detected the incoming SA-6 missiles, it deployed 12 MJU-50B flares and 24